So Strikeforcer, let me know in, like, private message on Discord. You're gonna need more than 10 lives to do floor 48. Yeah, Strikeforcer also someone good friends with, yeah, both the authors of this hack. Just advising me on Discord ahead of time and DMs just advising me, you're gonna need plenty of lives to do this next upcoming level. I really wish I actually... Hello, physicist. I really wish I don't know, came up with a better method of farming lives. I never came across anything better. Or maybe if I did, I just completely forgot about it. More likely than not gonna be pleased with what we've been... Why not? I'm gonna guess it has nothing... Let me guess, does that have, like, nothing to do with Roblox? Because I know I haven't touched that in, like... I think it's been almost 3 months at this point, and... I don't know, just thinking anything Roblox right now just leaves a bad taste in my mouth with... just... how the company's being run. Yeah, basically, long story short, it's just, like, I don't like how they're still just, like, punishing Schlep for exposing those predators on their platform. Zelda 2 Remake. Why would I be upset about that? Not the company who sees predators as opportunities. Yeah, and that, like, also, did you hear, like, you're gonna have to, like, give a selfie to verify your age to chat now? If not, like, right now, then, like, within, like, the next month or so. I mean, obviously, we don't want, like, 30-year-olds talking to, like, people half their age. I mean, especially given just, like, how many predators are on their platform, you really wouldn't want, like, 30-year-olds talking to people half their age, if not even younger. I can definitely see why. Well, also the fact that they've been, like, hit with lawsuits from, like, several countries and several states in the US. Kind of forcing them to do it. Honestly, kind of just, yeah, forcing them to do these, like, new measures to just combat this problem that they'd otherwise probably prefer to completely ignore outright if they could. I guess unless you show your ID to them again. I don't know, maybe unless they're like... I don't know, maybe they really are that retarded and they need to see your ID again, even if you've already shown it to them before. Either that or maybe, I don't know, hopefully they just, like, when you show them something like that, they just delete the information so that, I don't know, it's not just lying around for a hacker to take in the future. Yeah, because if we leave that kind of data just lying around in the database somewhere, it's only a matter of time before a hacker just gets their hands on it, and it's like... Then, yeah, next thing you know, your ID's up for sale. Alright, we kind of have, like, no headroom here. And this thing just won't stop avoiding me. Okay, you know what? Just gonna go ignore it. Oh, never mind. It's gonna come back. There we go. Is this thing gonna be aimed at me? No, at least it's not. Oh, you mean... I don't think it's just like... I think it's just like a plain old mirror. I don't remember anything about it being magical, but... Yeah, I do remember I found a mirror under the table. And that's exactly what Link says when he finds the mirror under the table, by the way. Exact words. And it's been that way also in the Zelda 2 randomizers until, like, very recently. Will my fireballs go through this? Interesting how they will. Did I want to do that so soon? It was like one of the beta versions of the Zelda 2 randomizer before, like, 5.0, where they added the option to start including other items in the item shuffle. Stuff like the water from the fountain in, like, the town of Naburu, where the lady typically just asks you, "Can I have some water? I'm thirsty." And then, yeah, there was the other town where you have to find a mirror under the table to get the item in that town, that being Saria. Yeah, basically, long story short, there's the option to just move those items around, too. There's now an option that lets you just shuffle those around, too. This is the same gimmick as... this is the same gimmick from, like, 3rd synth level, isn't it? Yeah, I figured I'd have to do something silly like that. Yeah, instead of just flying over obstacles outright. Or in some cases even just passing through doors, not needing keys for them. But even then, you still do, like, need magic, like, to consistently have enough magic to do this anyways. Yeah, I'm very much familiar with ferrying through doors, but also frequently running out of magic to do so as well. I was like, okay, is this gonna be safe? Midpoint. I wasn't fast enough, so I'm gonna die, right? Oh, instant death. Even if I actually have, like, a power-up, it doesn't matter still. Is that a reset door? It is a reset door. I gotta go through those 2 lasers immediately, basically. Okay, I take it jumping is not the way to go about it. Jumping seems to be a bad idea. Just gonna hold down the run button and just go straight through. Trapped and dead. I'm guessing this is gonna be the part of the level where I actually start to lose a bunch of lives again. I'm guessing this is where I'm gonna actually need the lives for at this point. If I had to guess, this is probably what I need them for. Where's the next laser gonna be at? There's gonna be another laser, right? Whereas this thing just kind of keeps getting in my way. Yeah, we need to totally do this again, don't we? I can just wait for this to fly on over me now. Oh, okay then. Duck here. Is that a laser too? I love how they're literally thinking about the Z2 argument. I love how they're literally thinking about the Zelda 2 randomizer community with that, like, with that feature. It's like they're thinking about us. like whoever made the remake. But what am I supposed to do now, exactly? I'm just wondering how all of this here is gonna play out. How much time do you think I'm gonna have before everything just gets destroyed? Dead. I literally got... I couldn't jump in time. I was about to jump and then the floor disappeared beneath my feet. I just hate it. I just hate it when that happens. Don't you just hate it when the floor disappears beneath your feet when you're trying to jump? I sure do. Dead. I think that's like 5 deaths here so far. Yeah, so I'm starting to like... Yeah, good thing I brought in a handful of lives. Good thing I brought in a handful of these. It's looking like I'm gonna actually, I don't know, need them. This guy's back to being in the way. Still back to being in the way. Still back to being in the way. Try again. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I guess just let that hit me. I guess. And then... Right, it was also this guy, too. Whatever it's gonna do, just, I don't know, kind of get her done, just do it. Let's hope I'm not just gonna, like, I don't know, bump again into, like, another solid wall or anything like this, silly like that. Grab it and run. Alright, there goes, and that wastes a perfectly good cape. What I now need to do is ideally get this guy off of me so it stops messing me up. So it stops messing me up, this scorpion drone. Just so that stops, like, screwing me over. It's back. So it's already back. Meanwhile, I can't even figure out what to do here, exactly. I see it now. Just stay out of my way for just long enough that I can actually set up the projectile. How much time am I gonna have to do this properly? Okay, that's not a solid. That's not a piece of ground. Right. Do I dare? Oh, okay, I'm gonna get him. There goes my cape. I'm just looking around to see what I can do here. Don't mind me. Just looking around to see what we can actually do. That's coming. So that was coming. Do I want to step on anything right now? I know where I need to get these projectiles to actually hit. There's a laser there now blocking me. Understood. So if we did that... And this guy's already back. Just like that, he's already back. I think this has to go... Actually, I'm not even sure. Okay, I see the path now. I think this projectile must take. I see the path this must take now. Can I get to follow the path correctly, though, is the question. Better yet, why don't I just do something like this? If I time it correctly, that is. Green scroll, please. I think that's good enough. Just don't run into the insta-kill laser, and that should be fine. Can't we just have this, like, yeah, go in a straight line? Am I gonna get... That's a power-up, yes. I'm just wondering which way I can and can't go here is all. Okay, no, not like that. Or that. Or this. How about now? Okay, it's just this thing, unless, I don't know, it just stays on top of my head the whole time. Okay, so it's back. The drone is here, I want to just, like... No, that's gonna barely... and that there, and then that hits me. That's gonna barely slow it down at all. Of course. And it's back, just like that, it's back. Does it? Do I want anything to go there? Something needs to go up here, definitely. And now I definitely see a trajectory this needs to take. But... Ooh. Ow. Alright, just get hit again. Ah! Laser. I went too fast. I went too quick. How much of this do I gotta redo now that I went too fast? Because I know for sure I went way too fast on this. Door, at least let me reset the room. Yeah, it went just a little bit. Okay, that kills us. And that kills us too. I see. Well, at least I got all my power-ups back, so it's not all bad. Okay, look, I don't want to bounce. When I don't want to bounce, I don't want to bounce. I want to just run straight across the floor there and not bounce off of, like, not bounce off an enemy, and then get stuck in the air. Wait for you to kind of just come on over. And then do something like this, yes, and then do that. Meanwhile, this thing is still straight up, and then it kills me. And then that makes me get killed by the laser, go figure. And then that makes the laser, that just makes the laser kill me. I'm just gonna wait around here for this thing to eventually come back. Hurry up. Before the drone gets back up and then I gotta deal with it again. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Indeed, there we go. Alright, let's just... I don't know, let's just take all the damage. Let's just take all the damage. Yeah, let's just take all the damage. come on. Oh, and then the drone's right on me. It's right on top of me. Drone was literally, like, directly on top of me. Directly on me. Oh, wow, that didn't work either. Oh, drone's back up on me. This is bad enough just trying to typically just time without the drone in the way, because I just basically never do this to begin with. Adding the drone in there, now it's just literally slowing me down for no good reason. Like, I literally just gotta, like, I don't know, like, literally just accommodate everything around the drone just getting back up and fucking with me. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. There goes all my power-ups. That was literally all of them. That was every power-up I had. That was everything I had there. Ooh. Mistimed. Mistimed again. And again. And again. Look, I'm trying to not go too late either, so I'm going too early. I don't see. Where'd it go? I don't see. Why does this mist have to be in the way, too? Why does mist have to be in the way? Did it work this time? Yeah, that'll work. That works this time, apparently. I'm just gonna make this one go in a nice straight line. Keep it simple. That also should be good enough. Door. Yeah, I had a feeling that should work too. Damage. Can this thing come back down? Because I know it's gonna. I know it's gonna come back down, so just come back down already, and then... Oh, hey there, Jolly Rogers. Yeah. I'm trying to pay attention to, I don't know, everything that's going on my screen right now, and that ball's gonna go there. That's gonna go up, and then this is gonna throw something at me, and then I'm gonna lose my cape. He's gonna come back like that. Every time I step on it, it's just like a matter of seconds, then it's just standing up again, and then we're just like back to square one. It's just like that. Yeah, just like that. Well, at least I got the ball on the right trajectory. Land it, land it, land it. This is gonna shoot at me. Let's go up a little bit slower this time. There's gonna be another projectile, I can already feel it. Just trying to see where I gotta aim this one. Okay. I see where to aim at. Drone, out of the way. Drone, out of the way. Get out of my way. That one's not gonna... Oh, that just barely landed. That just barely connected. Midpoint. I almost just lost the power up already. Okay, then I almost already lost another one. Okay, that is... Okay, that is that kind of drone. Okay, that is gonna be... Yes, this does make sense. Just seeing exactly what trajectory this orange ball is going to be taking. Okay, so I don't know. I think we want to do something like a straight line. Something like a straight line would make sense. And then just, yeah, run all the way back with this also moving behind me. That should be good enough. Springboard! Just going up here. Okay, what's gonna happen next? I can't see where to go next. Doesn't help that I'm still constantly having projectiles thrown at me. Can the camera... Okay, can you not stand up? Is the camera really seriously not? And this guy stood back up. Stood back up. Why is the camera not panning up? Okay, I'm gonna take damage, go figure. Okay, let's slow back up again. There's one down. There we go, there we go, there we go. Now it's panning back up. Alright, now the camera's following me up. Now it panned up. I gotta get this at ideally the right angle so I can do something crazy like that and then get in the door. Is this a reset door or is it send me back? Okay, resets. In case I somehow mess this up and to the point where I actually need a reset door. So yeah, up here. Okay, that's gonna follow me. I didn't see that. The fact there's this thick fog that's just constantly, like, getting in my way, making it hard to see, that doesn't help either. Thick fog everywhere is not helping my case much either. Making it kind of hard to see, like, anything, really. So yeah, something like this actually makes sense. Meanwhile, I am still being just followed by drones everywhere I go. Still being followed, by the way. I'm still definitely being followed. Just keep stepping on it to slow it down, of course. Did that? No, it didn't work. How about now? It's gonna travel too far on the right. Okay, what just happened there? I think we literally lined up like two sprites perfectly, so that just made my spin jump fail to kill either of them. I think we literally lined up two sprites, like, actually, like, perfectly. Like, they got lined up exact to just screw me over. So that's a waste of it. That's a waste of a perfectly good. Heck, get up, Mario. Power up. Are we gonna struggle to have the camera pan up again, or is it gonna be like... Am I gonna have trouble getting this to pan up again? Alright, the camera got frozen. Okay, now it's... What is going on with this camera? What is with these camera issues where it's just sometimes getting completely stuck and can't pan up? Why is it like sometimes just into the camera just cannot pan up? Like, why is it getting stuck and not panning up? barely see, like, where the floor is because the fog is getting in the way, making it kind of hard to see. Can barely see where the ground is. Yeah, I could have had no chance jumping there in time with this in the way. Nope. Ah. How about now? There we go. So not here, right? Gonna wait for this to fire. I was too slow, wasn't I? I didn't think it was gonna get, like, checked there for, like, how fast I was. Did not think there was gonna be a speed check on that one. Alright, let's get the springboard again, apparently. And these guys just stop jumping around so much. Can you not be in my way either? I love how this one's just waiting for me in a really, like, awkward spot. Where it's just almost guaranteed to hit me. Unless I'm really careful with my jumping. Oh, hello again, Lespina. Oh, nice. So this will shoot. This will hit me. Was that good? Yeah, but still more level, apparently. I'm dead. It hasn't been easy as of late. Yeah, once I cross, like, the second midway tape, it's gotten, like, especially difficult to just not just get killed by these lasers, just because I just literally stand there for just a second, not knowing what to do, and then I just basically get insta-killed for it. How exactly do these lasers detect that I'm near them? So, like, how fast or how slow can I be to just, like, get past the lasers before it's too late? Because once they fire, it's too late. It's like, what can I do or not do to just be safe from them? The camera not gonna pan up? Okay, the camera's not panning up again. The camera is, again, not wanting to pan up. I don't even know what it is with this screen and just the camera refusing to pan up. I don't even know what it is sometimes with this just... Okay, now it's scrolling up. Okay, and then I take damage. Now it's scrolling up just fine, like it's supposed to. Oh, that could've worked. Alright, take damage. Because why the hell not? Why the hell not? Where's... Dude, I can barely even see the floor here. I can barely even see the floor here with all this fog in the way still. Yeah, these tiles that I'm standing on. Hard to see, like, amongst especially all the fog. Okay, this is gonna, like... Okay, why don't I just do that? Save us all a bunch of time. Why don't I just do that? Yeah, if you go instantaneously, I guess you should be fine. You do pretty much gotta go instantly, I see. At least that seems to work. That's gonna maybe stop him for like 5 seconds maximum. I'll spend most of that time just waiting for the next projectile to come anyway, so what's the point? Spend a lot of that time just waiting on the next projectile regardless. So it's coming back at me. Yes, it is. I see that's gonna miss too. Way too low. Oh, finally. So, how fast can I be? Never mind. I'm looking too far ahead. I'm looking like way too far ahead. I wasn't even looking at the jump right in front of me. I suddenly completely stopped looking at like the jump right in front of me. I was just looking a little bit too far ahead. I was looking at the jump after that, and yeah, I looked too far ahead. I don't even know what the fuck just happened. I don't even know what happened there. I don't even know what that was about. I'm not even sure how the fuck that happened. Yeah, I'm about to jump, and then like an enemy from below me just jumps. Yeah, it literally just jumps into me, and then because I'm below it, like, I bounce off it right before I actually jump off the ledge, so that just literally, like, it just negates it. It just negated my jump. It literally just canceled out my jump because I wasn't on the ground by the time I pressed the jump button, and then, yeah. Literally just canceled my jump. Camera's not panning up again. Still not panning up. We need to get the pan up again. I'm gonna go further back. Nope, still not panning up. Even further back still. I had it scrolling up for a second. Like this, maybe? Nope, still not scrolling up. Oh, finally, we're scrolling back up. I guess because I'm literally not standing, I don't know, dead center. It's just not gonna work. Be fast enough? Good. Look, I'm pretty sure I pressed that jump button like, I don't know, multiple times, and it just didn't go through. I pressed that shit down like at least 3 times and it wouldn't go through. Literally just didn't want to go through quickly enough. It just didn't want to work. I don't know, maybe it... Anyways, that's what I get for not paying attention. Anyways. Maybe just press it, maybe it was just... I don't know. Maybe I pressed it too fast. Maybe I pressed it too quickly, I don't know. I'm gonna wait for this thing to kind of just stop jumping everywhere. I'm gonna just wait so I don't run into that same scorpion drone that just jumps into me and makes me just bounce off the ground, and then if I'm still holding right, then I'm just gonna like fall into the laser again. If I'm still holding right. Alright, so may I proceed? Alright, again, we're not panning up. For some reason, we're not panning up. There we go. Imagine if I didn't think to just do this, like... Imagine if I didn't think to just cheese this room. How much longer we'd be in here for. Yeah, you get... I got exactly, like, a fraction of a second to deal with that, by the way. Had exactly a fraction of a second to just not get zapped. Now, if this drone could literally just get out of my way, this would be much appreciated. Maybe we could actually get stuff done here. angle do we gotta get this at? I think this is a good angle. Never mind. Too low now, suddenly. How about this? Still too low. This is definitely too low. Kinda have to step away because this thing was gonna block me anyways. Oh, there we go. This time, look at this jump. I literally just fucked myself by jumping. I'm not even exaggerating. I literally just fucked myself over by pressing the jump button. I'm not even exaggerating this. Just because I jumped. If I jump low enough, maybe it'll be fine. Honestly, I completely forgot like that was even going on. Not like I'd be entering it ever anyways. I don't know how many times I've died so far. I kind of lost count after like the first 5 or 6. It definitely feels like it's been at least 10 at this point, for sure. There's no getting around it. Surely it must at least be like 10 plus deaths at this point. Most of these from the insta-kill lasers just boxing me in because I just was maybe a fraction of a second too slow. Or I just simply didn't know how the rest of the level was going to pan out yet, so I just basically let the laser box me in. So I don't want to like do the... I definitely don't want to jump the wrong way. I'll be dead anyways if I do that. If we jump the wrong way, we're dead regardless, surely. Maybe if I just, like, don't get too close. Even like that, barely enough time to get past it, apparently. Anyways. Okay, that didn't take too long. Okay. Just barely made it past. Then what? How much time am I gonna have to sort this one out? Looks like plenty. As much time as I need to sort this out, apparently. Now just get this stupid drone out of the way so I can actually go and do it. I gotta jump like literally straight as an arrow or this is probably not gonna work. Okay, even if I do that, it still might not work. Drone, get out of here. Yeah, that totally messed me up, by the way. That completely messed me up. Probably gonna mess me up again. Yeah, it's definitely gonna mess me up again. Definitely. It's gonna keep messing me up until it just goes away finally. Tricky jump is tricky. I'll get up here eventually. Can this drone stop? When's this thing gonna fire? So I'm gonna have to step on one of these, yeah, set off that chain of blocks that breaks. Then run back fast enough before it's too late. E. What do we do now? Spin jump? Some crazy spin jump, it looks like I'm gonna have to do here. door. Get in. So it's still okay. So it's still not over yet. After deciphering that entire room. After that, like, entire room, I still have at least one more screen to solve. Probably gonna be more insta-kill lasers just waiting to mess me up if I'm just hesitate for a bit too long. Wait, what? So I gotta do what? Just one of these has to make it to the other end of the screen. If I just dodge them all. Yeah, just only one of those had to make it to the other end. Oh! Oh. How many lives do I have? Also, I don't even know who you are. And what do I do here? 7 lives. What original character girl are you talking about? Also, what am I supposed to do here? Because I don't think that's it. Something's telling me that's probably not it. Do I just not grab a power-up? I'm actually so confused. Or maybe I don't know, I do a jump so that laser on the right doesn't get me. The OC on your screen right now, you mean the bottom right corner? I'm dead again. I should probably go get some more lives before I actually lose them all. I see no original character, just nod to me from Data Live. What made you think I was did you literally just look at the bottom right corner of my screen, see the girl character, and you're like, oh, he's a girl? Did you literally just come to that conclusion just by looking at my screen? There's so many dudes with anime girl profile pics. They're all over the internet. Yeah, there's anime girl avatars everywhere, and like most of them are probably dudes. It also doesn't help I'm currently trying to beat a level that just basically insta-kills me the moment I lose focus. Because I just don't know what those insta-kill lasers are gonna do next. Still don't exactly know what sets them off, aside from being in close proximity. Also, slowing down to read chat is definitely not what I should be doing right now. That's really the last thing I should be doing in this stage. Alright, that proves my point. That proved my point for like I've lost count as to how many times it's proven my point. Now I might ask something. Is the man who uses the woman's Dude, no, I'm not gay! Is the man who uses the woman's profile photo and you think he's gay? He likes the girl and you think he's gay? He has the girl as a profile pic probably because he thinks she's cute, and then you ask if he's gay? Okay, let's just assume we gotta keep running because that's what it's looking like right now. Yeah, just taking it slow, like obstacle by obstacle, that doesn't look like it's gonna work here. It's worked in several of the other levels I've beaten as of late, but at this point there's no way it's gonna work here. Okay, this is just gonna be tedious for not much of a good reason. This is an... Yeah, this is indeed. This is an interesting discussion indeed. I gotta deal with another drone. What is Skewer? Oh, Hunter, Skewer, whichever D4 brother, whichever Devious 4 brother it was. Why do they have to leave drones around all of these? Destroy the blocks with these orange ball sections. It's not necessarily about wanting to be a girl, it's just liking the girls. Well, I know some dudes definitely do want to be girls. At that point, we're talking about something else entirely. I really thought that was gonna work for a second. Would you believe this is also, like, not even the first time somebody asked if that was a boy or a girl? There's gotta be a better way to set this one up here. If he's not a girl, then he's gotta be gay. What kind of logic are we working with here? Yeah, try telling that to, like, all the dudes who don't use a profile pic of a man. See where that gets you. I don't know, I really just want to print screen this entire conversation. Even though I have this stupid drone following me. Yeah, usually I have enough trouble trying to just guide these orange projectiles when I'm not, like, in a conversation like this. What if I just stand here? That's not gonna do it. Standing there. Further to the left. That's gonna get me hit. Why is the drone back? No, but you were close. Canada, actually, so yeah, hence why I'm saying you're close. Okay, now I got... Oh! I sort of just lined that one up by accident. And now I believe you can just spin jump on the last one. I believe you have to spin jump on the last one. How are we still not done yet? Am I trapped? Yeah, it's mostly safe still. Even though, yeah, we let in a lot more illegal immigrants than we should, but it's still mostly safe. Yeah, I'd say crime rates have been, like, have gone way up, but it's not just a Canada problem. I remember that one guy from Indonesia once. Yeah. Whatever did happen to Sockhacker? I know I got banned from SMW Central all these years ago, but I'm really wondering what he does these days. So if I touch this, what happens? Okay, after all we just went through, what's waiting for us at the end is a giant computer thing! Don't be too quick to judge, Sonic. Take a closer look at it. That's not just a computer. Scorpion's body turned to scraps at the top of the synth tower, but I should have known, just like Hunter. He wasn't dead. And after everything, we finally found you, Scorpion. I don't see the resemblance at all. Look at this, Mario. I see no resemblance to Scorpion. Not too often I have to resort to my backup. Sometimes the unexpected happens. I knew you two were coming, so the two of you did me a huge favor turning on the gateway. I just never figured you'd go through it and actually survive. You weren't supposed to survive that trip, so you're Scorpion, huh? Why are you attacking that SMW place? Speaking of Super Mario World Central. Upset that countries are restricting and deporting foreigners. I'm guessing, like, they're mainly angry at the USA. Yeah, from what I've heard, Trump's been, like, really cracking down hard on that. I don't know if it's true, but apparently a bunch of immigrants who came in legally were also getting caught by ICE. I clearly must have not, like, been around. They were talking about Australia. And we're seeing plenty of countries around the world actually just cracking down on illegal immigration. You know, they want to punch their computer. They're getting so mad they want to punch their computer screen. Meanwhile, on the other hand, if you asked me, I would just say, if somebody's here not to, like, integrate into the country that just is offering them, like, a second chance, a second home, a new chance at life, then yeah, deport them. I mean, especially if they prove themselves to be, like, a great danger to, like, yeah, the people who live in said country. Like, let's just say somebody, like, yeah, literally just comes to Australia from... It could be any foreign country, really, and they're literally just there to, like, commit, like, murder or robbery or something, then yeah, like, just kick them out. Or if they're coming from, like, another country to try and just force their cultures, their customs, their practices on the host country, yeah, also, like, deport them. Like, you have to, like, assimilate to our standards, our culture, our customs, and not the other way around. We're not assimilating to your lifestyle. Really surprised they weren't, like, talking about the USA. Like, Trump is, like, the de facto example of just cracking down on illegal immigration right now. At least that's the first example that comes to my mind. What is this about Stonehenge? Why are we suddenly talking about Stonehenge, Scorpion? You place them, you and your friends can't remove them. A trap. The keys were a trap. Okay, I can see this isn't going nowhere. Okay, new topic. You two can throw as many sentry shells at me as you want. It's not going to change a thing. However, my removal from this container will stop the attack on the hideout. That's what you want, isn't it? Finally, a topic I'm interested in. Fighting you. I wouldn't call it fighting, more like flailing angrily. I'm not just gonna let you stop the attacks. He needs the distraction. The beauty of Floor 48 isn't just the fact that I can build whatever I want here. I can modify the layout just as I want it, so I hope you're quick on your feet. Go ahead, take your best shot. Did that do any damage? Okay, there's projectiles everywhere. Okay, there's projectiles everywhere. I can't even get that mushroom. It's coming down way too slowly. I mean, if you, like, literally went through this level, like, completely deathless, making no mistakes, it would be, like, nowhere near to, like, it wouldn't even be close to being, like, an hour long. It's only taken as long as I did because, well, I've been dying a lot to get here because this was not an easy level. This was not an easy level in the slightest. Alright, so I guess keep the cape then. Did something get stuck in one of my, like, fingers? Oh, it just felt like there was, like, something in one of my fingers. Anyways. Oh, the update that quote-unquote broke too much. I would have definitely appreciated that, though. The lasers not being insta-death. Let's just say I would have gotten to this boss fight a lot sooner had that been the case. And now I gotta do the whole boss fight. Did they use the doors to do the cutscenes? Either that or like the old like VWF like cutscene tool, I believe it doesn't need doors to just get you from screen to screen. This looks like VWF cutscene tool where they don't need the doors to do that. How am I supposed to do damage to this thing now? Oh, okay. Just wait for the next, like, shell I can actually throw to spawn. Just wait for something that I can actually throw back at it. Alright, screen's starting to fill up again with projectiles. Let me guess, there's more? Ah, yes, I'm out. Just in time, too. I must thank the two of you once more. Now it's time I take my departure. I got more background tasks I need to be running. Just because I don't have a body doesn't mean I stop my work. The two of you should not stay in here for very long. With me not controlling it, the tower will slowly go into a dormant state. Hopefully he puts it to great use. After all, how could his plans be wrong now, especially after what he's seen? I'll take my leave. And then... You were right, you were right, Strike Forcer. I did, in fact, need more than 10 lives to beat this one. I was like, okay, there's no way. There's no way he's gonna be... Wait, so... I was like... I'm good at these ROM hacks. I'm probably gonna be able to do it in less than 10 lives. And then I started seeing the lasers that instantly kill you, and was like, okay... I see what Strike Forcer was getting at. I see what he's getting at now. I've done floor 48, so now what? My guess is go back to where Hunter was? That was gonna be, like, my first guess, as a matter of fact. Go back to where Hunter just kills you in game over. Go back to where Hunter just traps you in a game over. And hopefully maybe he won't do that this time, because I don't know. We must have advanced the story or something. Yeah, my first instinct was like, okay, go back to Hunter's Capitolarium. Go back to that level where Hunter just catches you in a death trap and you game over if you try anything. Yeah, go back to where the level where you instantly game over. And maybe we won't now because, I don't know, we beat a specific level. Go back to, yeah. This is the level where if we go here, yeah, we end up in a death trap and then the game just ends. But what if, I don't know, maybe that doesn't happen anymore? Because I really couldn't think of anything else. I honestly couldn't think of anything else to even try at that point. Okay, why is this? Probably because there's so many sprites on screen. That's probably why it's lagging so much. Anyways, hopefully I shouldn't have, like, too hard a time with this. I mean, I have a cape feather. That should help. I have slow fall and cape spin. This should definitely help. Oh, right, this is the, like... Oh, yeah, I had to slide under that. Okay, hopefully I didn't miss anything. Anyways. Okay, that's not the bullet bill that explodes. Okay, I remember, yeah, this is where they had the invisible note block. That you were intended to just bounce off of some sort of platform. I believe I ran into that like once or twice by accident. Like, I just jumped into it from below, thinking nothing was gonna be there, and then I just... Yeah, I'm still holding right, but I'm simply just not, like, jumping up anymore, because I just bumped my head on something, then I just fall in the hole in front of me, and that's how I died. At least, like, I think 1 or 2 times. Okay, are we gonna... I'm just trying to make sure I don't, like, completely mess this up now. And then have to, I don't know, redo. Probably not even that much of the level, but still. Don't really want to redo, like, stuff I've done already. Just... don't really feel like redoing stuff I know I've done already. Yeah, still trying to not make any mistakes, because it will get... At this point, now I'll definitely get sent back quite a ways. Do I know about how many exits I've gotten so far? I only did that, like, floor 48 so far. So 1 exit so far. And I started the stream with 93 exits, so that puts me at 94. So, most of the exits in the game, as a matter of fact, that should be. Let's see if this item's gonna be any good. Why is the pipe suddenly not working? Suddenly can't go in this warp pipe? What? Did I enter this warp pipe before? At any point? And now I can't go in it anymore? Did I go in this one? At some point, and then it just suddenly stopped working? I'm pretty sure I entered this one. I mean, I don't know what else you're supposed to really do. Unless maybe I just went some other way. Unless maybe I went some other way the last time I beat this level. Did I ever, like, run into that pipe and then get stuck there? I can't even remember. I'm trying to remember if I ever actually stumbled into that one. Really doing, like, everything that can stop me from beating the game is just happening right now. Seeing literally pretty much everything that can just stop me from beating the game at this point. It's like this game just doesn't want to be beaten, I swear. What did I bump my head on this time? Probably some random-ass part of the ceiling. Probably this random-ass part of the ceiling. I already have 2 mushrooms, so what is that? Okay, anyways, we're trying to not lag more. Why'd the bat come at me? Why'd the bat come back at me? And that's gonna come back at me too. Okay, the bat respawned. Apparently. I'm trying to remember if... Okay, actually, I want to go back because I should be able to find the live stream where I played this level earlier. I should be able to easily find this live stream where I played this level. I want to see if I actually went specifically down that path earlier. I really want to see if specifically I went there already. I just don't, of course I don't remember which live stream it was where I played Stronghold Showdown first. I think I need to go 1 live stream further back, at least. Let's try 5. But yeah, by that point, apparently I'm already looking for all the synth keys, so must have been even further back. Like, I probably stumbled into the bad ending first, and then went to start looking for synth keys. Probably had to stumble into the bad ending first, most likely. No, I think I gotta go even further back still. Doesn't look like it was in my 4th live stream either. I'm gonna check the 3rd one. We're gonna go all the way back to, like, part 3 of this, like, series. And see which way I must have gone while I was playing the Stronghold. There was something on the bottom ledge there. Did I continue going to the right, or did I go... Did I continue going all the way to the right, or did I go someplace else? It is taunting me. I noticed there was a place I could have just jumped on some bullet bills to go upwards, so maybe there's a chance I did that last time I played this level. If that's what it was even supposed to be, I figure out what this... I fell for it, it's gonna shoot. Like, right? That maybe you want to just... Maybe trying to just see what he was going for, or there was... Just trying to get to the part where I just actually encounter that screen. Maybe something above it. Not sure don't remember if I went up or if I went to the right. Oh. I can't remember. Do I gotta go up here? With all this fucking shit in the way? Do I gotta go up here? Anyways. I went to the right. So I went to the right. Corner of a pipe. I don't know how that slipped through production, but hey. The corner of the pipe that was glitched? Glitchy pipe corner. Okay, that seemed to be fixed. 23 left. To do it. Further. Okay, and Bat, I don't need you doing that. Out of my way. I don't need you for... Okay, safe spot here, so I don't just get up and killed. Okay, any reason I can go up there? There's surely there's gotta be. Okay, Sparky, out of my way. Okay, so it's still possible. I'm just seeing how I did it the first time. I was like, okay, did this level suddenly become impossible since the last time I visited it? Or was that pipe always broken and I just simply never got to that pipe? I just took another way to get through the level instead. I found another, like, on-off switch I could hit instead. Anyways, I gotta get back through all this again, it looks like. Hit it, please. Just want to see what this bat's gonna do here. Anyways. So yeah, that sucks. So that sucked. Okay, start select won't work here. The bad ending didn't actually count as an exit. So in case you're wondering, I mean, I need to still get back there first, but I found another on-off switch I was able to just beat the level with. Looks like I'll just have to do that exactly again. Must have somehow never even made it to that pipe that should be warping you, but isn't. Never even noticed that, because, yeah, first time around, apparently I don't even think I made it there to begin with, before finding the other way around. Yeah, imagine, like, literally never having come back to this level and never knowing about this, and never, like, pointing it out as something that needs to be fixed. Assuming you get completely stuck on that screen, I'm assuming there's no way it's intentional. Especially considering you do something like this once already, just to go end up here and hit this on-off switch. Now, what is this bat gonna do? Because I know it's gonna do something. So just kind of do it already. Oh boy. Oh! I thought I already lost that. Well. I could have maybe used that other power-up, but I guess we don't have it anymore. I guess not. Just one problem. Now I got all this stuff to deal with. I hit this on-off switch the first time I beat this level. Now it looks like we gotta just do it again. Bat, out of my way. Bat, out of my way. Koopa, out of my way. And then... yeah, so that's... I'm sure that's what I did. Yeah, that's definitely what I did the first time around. Waiting for these Sparkies to, like, be in a more ideal position. Anyways, let's just continue. I don't remember if I went beyond those... I think the first time I visited there were lasers here. I think this is where I gotta go now. Okay, we have an exit that we must have... Yeah, we have an exit I definitely don't remember seeing before. Hunter's Capital. Yep, that looks about... That looks about correct. That looks like it makes sense. I was like, okay, how do you even get up this ledge? And then I saw the next set of bullet bill cannons, and I was like, okay, now it makes sense. This makes sense now. Yeah, excuse me for having some trouble getting here, but things definitely kind of happened on the way here. And they're still definitely kind of happening. Okay, just so it's like one less thing I can keep messing myself up on. Waiting for this hunter symbol to get out of my way. My guess is I probably gotta hit this. I mean, why else would it be here? Yeah, like why else would you put that there? Oh, more invisible blocks. Ooh, power up. We'll see how long I get to keep it for. Okay, we get it. You want me to jump up several bullet bills. We get it. Look, we get it. More of that I see still. Alright, let's hop off some more. Alright, what's in here? Besides more of the level, of course. Okay, apparently that is gonna somehow hit me. Almost got... Oh, sheesh, almost got hit again. And almost again still. Ooh! Okay then, another fire flower. I'll definitely take that. Alright, maybe I should slow down so I don't just run into the next projectile that spawns. Alright, those are more bullet bill cannons, of course. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not going to miss that jump. I would say simple, but that's not actually a simple jump. So many sprites, it's slowing the game down a little. I guess until I kill like 2 or 3 of them, then it's going to be fine. Oh, alright, I'll take damage. Probably because I didn't know what was going to happen next. Okay, that literally goes in the direction that I'm waiting at. Alright, there goes, and then this is still following me. Spawn another one, because I know you will. Spawn another, because I know you will. Wait. Wait some more. Got this in my way. At this point, I'm kind of having to just go for it. You know, if I stand still, some of these bullets are just gonna absolutely destroy me. Yeah, still, yeah, no power-ups right now. And that was by far the stupidest thing I could have done here. Yeah, I know you get power-ups pretty much right at the start here. Oh, it's even better, it's capes. Even double fire flower would have taken, but even better still, it's capes. Even better. restart all the way from back here. All the way from back here, apparently. Should be able to get back up quite a bit faster since I know more or less what to expect. Hello? Why are we falling? Yeah, I mean, at least I know sort of what to expect here. This time around. Okay, screen. Okay, just pretend like I was trying to do something and it didn't actually work out. Pretend I was actually onto something. This fireball was also in my way, apparently. I don't know, just waiting for like an actual like decent opening here. I mean, I guess yeah, that's apparently good enough. All right, this is the first like ball. Why is that ball still just? Why is that ball literally just bouncing on like thin air? Why was I literally just bouncing on thin air there for a second? Like, what was I doing so wrong that it would start suddenly doing that? Like, what I do that is so wrong that I have to have that happen to me? Yeah, here I definitely don't want to just stand and let the bullet fall on top of me. I should be fine to just wait here. Nothing should touch me here. Because I know there's going to be another ball coming. Ideally, don't have it come on top of me. And would you look at that, that was literally the last set of jumps before this nice, beautiful midpoint. That was like, yeah, just pretty much right next to a midpoint this whole time, and just for whatever reason I couldn't actually claim it. No wonder it felt like... No wonder it actually felt like a long level. I died, like, yeah, just a few feet in front of a midpoint again. No wonder it felt so long. I was basically, like, right there. Just 2 simple jumps, I would have had it much sooner. So I know there's gonna be a... Okay, I didn't think that bounce was actually gonna hit me. I'm guessing I need to do what I think I need to do, right? I'm just gonna not have these- I'm just gonna try and not have any of these beams of light touch me. Just gonna guess they're gonna do what I think they're gonna do. That being instantly kill me. There's no reason I should be hitting that. looks like I gotta go back in. Pop out on over here. Alright, what do I do from here exactly? Okay, this is not a solid wall. That explains everything. Okay, more of these lasers that I... Why am I just walking randomly? Why was I walking randomly? Why was I still walking even though I don't think I was holding right? Why was I still randomly moving? Oh, that's not instant death apparently. If I had no power up, it would obviously be instant death, of course. Obviously, if it didn't have a power up still, that would have killed me. How much more of Hunter's Capital we gotta climb up here, exactly. Why am I just falling off? I really thought it was like dead center. No, I just apparently fell off still. Where to next? I'm gonna guess this one here. Okay, but it turns out there's still even more level to deal with. Reset pipe. Why would I need a reset pipe, I wonder? Is that like a solid wall if you run into it while it's like fully materialized, that laser? Is it like a solid wall or something? Now I think I know what that's for. Yeah, I did actually just accidentally make it technically unwinnable. Oh, I gotta scroll the screen a little bit further over to the right. Otherwise it still isn't gonna work. So that's definitely not gonna work out. Now is it? Oh no, these are back. These are back. It's not even gonna be the mutant wiggler that kills me. It's not even gonna be that. Of all things, it's gonna be the spikes. It's not even gonna be what I thought it was that's gonna kill me. It's gonna be the spikes that time. It's gonna be the spikes apparently. So I have to do like that entire vertical screen again, and then whatever was before that. And then the whole section before that, too. This is gonna bounce, so I don't want to be standing like right next to it. Oh, plus, there was also this screen too, I gotta play again. This whole screen also apparently, oh boy. Oh boy, oh wow. Forgot about that one, probably because it was so short. Probably because of how short that one was. Dude, get in the pipe, it's right there. There we go. Sure, don't mind if I do. So, was like... It wasn't even the mutant wiggler. I actually ran into some spikes because I started panicking. That's why I died on this screen. That's what killed me, in fact. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna try to do something like that kills me, but I guess we're not actually gonna kill me. Okay, then. Don't duck under this one, just as soon as it shoots, just kind of jump on it, or even capes. Even cape spin's gonna work. Even cape spin will be fine. Alright, here, just try and run around until this thing just gives up. That works too. Alright, so... What do I even do now? How am I supposed to hit that block? How do I reach this one all the way up here? Oh, okay. Okay, good. I was starting to get really, really nervous for a sec that I messed something up again. I thought I really screwed something up there. We can just ignore this one and go straight in the pipe. Midpoint. Leading into boss fight. Yeah, judging by the 2 more power-ups right after the midpoint. Oh wait, never mind. How am I not at, like, the final boss yet? What do I have? Okay, I have a shell. I know I have a shell. We should, at this point, we should definitely just get a move on here. Oh! Oh! The enemy just, like, went right under my feet and just bounced me off the ground again. Just the moment before I actually got the jump in. It literally just went right under my feet and bounced me up. Again. I couldn't even see that shit. Oh, okay. I love how that actually worked out perfectly. Can this bat just get off me or no? I guess it will not get off me. Alright, let's just, sure, take all the damage. Yeah, let's take all the damage. Alright, let's take literally all the damage. Is the music okay? Doesn't sound like it is. Alright, so what's gonna be next? If you don't mind me asking. Regular bot. Okay, apparently that's gonna work. Door. Yeah, luckily there was a slope there so I could just slide into whatever was being shot at me. Apparently that's gonna work. Okay. Go. before it's too late. Ooh, got kind of like pinned under that one. God, I got pinned under it. Just trying to see what's ahead of me next here. Under that. Homing bullet I might not be able to kill before I... And there's the second one. And there's the next one. There's the second one. I had like a whole fire flower that was just waiting to be used. Couldn't actually, didn't get a chance to use it. Never got a chance to even use it. Am I gonna get, like, any chance to grab this? And just, I don't know, do something with it? Oh, barely. Gotta deal with, like, many things at once here. I knew you were gonna shoot, so just shoot already. I know you're gonna. One power up, I gotta make it last. Ideally. Hurry up. This is the homing bullet. So just get away from it before it has a chance to fire. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, music. Stop glitching out. It's messing up my ability to focus. Two more power-ups. Probably a reason I'm getting two. What cannon is this again? Anyways, let's just go. Okay, never mind. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So apparently I have to go under here to get this done. Oh, I mean, how else do I get up here? Might as well use the fire flower while I still got it. Might as well just use it while I still have it. Let's use it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go. Now what? Still ongoing, I see. Oh, wow. Now I'm gonna have to figure out how to make this work. Suddenly gotta figure out how to make this work. Like, we're like, what, 4 rooms in here with no midpoint? Now I gotta make this work somehow. There's gonna be a ball here. I knew it. Okay, that was thankfully a very, very short screen. Do I still really not have a midpoint? Looks like okay, it looks like I do not. Not just yet still, apparently. Where do I even go next? Okay, I see the ledge now. I think it's just gonna be easier to do something like this instead. That was a mistake. Look, I really want to make sure I don't just mistime the jump and then just miss the jump entirely. Invisible block. I could have just used that invisible block the entire time. There was an invisible block there the whole time. I would have just used that if I would have known it was there. I would have just done that instead. Yeah, not to mention that's infinitely easier than trying to just time a bullet bill jump. Safer and easier. I would have just totally done that instead. Invisible block. Has to get that again. Just had to get the last laugh. Just had to get one more of those in there. Right when I was pretty much just about to be done, potentially, with the game. Had to get one last one of these in there. Just had to get that in there. One last time. You know, with how many I don't even know how many midpoints I cut anymore in that Hunter's Capital 4. Don't even know how many midpoints I cut at this point, so I think at this point, just make sure I have enough lives to just beat the stage entirely. And not just lose all the progress I've gotten on it thus far. Because I just don't know if 3 is actually going to be enough. Not with the way I'm just... Yeah, not with how many things I'm finding out I can die to. Yeah, with how many things you can die to, it's like, yeah, you never know. You never know just how many lives is actually going to be enough. And if that's not enough, I'll just come back and farm some more. I mean, it's a lot of rooms with no midpoint, but thankfully, like, I don't know. Thankfully, like, a lot of them are super short, especially if you know what you're doing in them. Even when I didn't know exactly what I was doing, the one with, like, just, like, the disappearing and reappearing blocks, that didn't even take me too long. Even when I didn't really know what I was doing. When I do know what I'm doing, of course. Look, because I know that's going to show up, so I want to just deal with it as quickly as possible, because I know that's going to be there. Alright, the music's breaking again. Hurry up, bullets. And then we gotta do that second room again. Really don't think it was that bad. If I knew what to do in it. I mean, I kind of want to go fast, but at the same time I don't, because I think that way I'm more likely just to make a mistake and really screw myself over. And then there's just, I really don't want to stay in one place and let these homing bullet bills just take over the screen entirely either. There's gonna be another one, so just let me deal with it. Okay, just kinda go now. There was no reason, there was literally no reason for me to even do that, was there? Doesn't even matter, I just got my power up back anyways. Alright, you can't stand on that one. This is gonna walk down, right? Yeah, it's gonna walk down. Can I despawn the yellow guy? Don't even know how I dealt with that one. Couldn't even tell you how I managed to get past that one. I guess we're gonna miss this guy. One, two, three, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, back in the room with the disappearing blocks. Yeah, this one right here. I'm gonna just ignore the gimmick for a little bit, entirely. Actually, I don't even know how I messed that up. Not even sure how that one got messed up. I fell through. It looked solid enough. It wasn't actually solid enough. It looked like it looked safe. Yeah, that's the problem. It looked safe. It only looked safe. The block was like at least half materialized, so I just thought maybe I'll be fine if I run across it now. Nope. Half materialized, it's still like not materialized enough that I can just fall through. Alright, this thing is never gonna leave me alone, right? Not until it takes a power-up away. I'm gonna take a power-up first. Only then is it gonna, like, let me finally get rid of it. I see. Got another one of these. I literally just bopped my head on the ceiling. Now I literally just bonked. Again, we just bonked. Literally just bumped into a ceiling that time. Oh, right. There's another one. Of course. Of course. I'm not sure how I didn't get hit by that one, but I'll definitely take it. I'm gonna take this a lot slower so I don't just bump my head like a dumbass again. I don't want to just bump my head again. Okay, there we go. Alright, try and ignore the fact that the music's glitching out again. Try to ignore it, but it just sounds so horrible when it does. And there goes, like, 2 of my power-ups, just like that. There goes, like, 2 of them. That's gonna come down at me. That's gonna start following me. And by some fluke, I didn't get damaged by anything. We good? I think we're good. I think we're good here. I think it's good. think that should just be like a silent bullet, though. Something's telling me that's not supposed to be a silent bell there. And there it just spawns immediately again with no real warning. Just in case that shell is gonna come back to hit me. In case I wanted to try that. I can't remember everything about how these levels are built. I can't remember all of it. Okay. Alright, so if the block is like only half materialized, I can still fall through it. Ideally just stay right in the middle as much as possible with these things. Okay, that's gonna work. That time it's gonna work just fine. Okay, so here it was like, this is the room where I just accidentally bumped into the invisible block. This was the one with the coin. Literally, there was a coin there, just to like, I think that was supposed to be there as the indicator. That was supposed to be the indicator, it was there the whole time. And clearly I didn't catch on. I definitely didn't catch on there, as you can see. Oh, so how is this gonna work, exactly? Besides me losing a power-up. How's this gonna work? Alright, so is this just like all of the stage hazards in like one final screen or something? We made it to another midpoint. Now we don't even know what's gonna be next. Oh my god, is it still going? I think it is. Yeah, it looks like it's actually still going. As a matter of fact, like, yeah, how is it still going? We're probably dead here. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not just yet. How is it still going? In fact, that is a lot of... Yeah, that's... Okay, that's a lot of... Well, no, that's a lot of everything. Can't even get rid of these guys. That's a lot of everything here. Okay, so it's already back. So do I want this to be on or off? Can't even tell. Well, that already answers my question. What do I gotta do here? Find a bunch of coins? I think I gotta find a bunch of coins now. Well, we got a star, so let's definitely use that to our advantage. Not even sure how far I'm gonna get with this, because this is literally like a maze. Okay, so you're telling me there's still 4 more of these at large, right? And the star just made that first one easy peasy to get. I could just ignore all the enemies there, so of course. Okay, that was extremely straightforward, that one. Is this one more? What do we got going on here? Can I stand here and be safe? Apparently so. Apparently you do stand there. Oh boy. Is this a... Yeah, this is a bullet. Here. Then here. Sort of alternate in between pillars you stand in front of and ones you stand behind. Interesting. See, these are alternating. Okay, now I see the floor. And the next coin. Nice. If I get one more, those blocks should go away, and then I can enter that next pipe up there. Those should then all just go away. Where's the ground? Oh, it was right. Oh, it was right there. It was literally right fucking there. Oh, it was right there. The whole time it was right there. It was right there. Oh, yeah, it was right there, too. Literally right there. Does it even matter, like, what state that switch is in? Looks like I have to go into this room no matter what. No matter what, I gotta come in here. I don't know why I didn't just do something like that there. Okay, let's not lose all the power-ups. Let's not lose all of them now, shall we? I know it's tempting, but... Look, I know it's tempting to lose all the power-ups, but let's not do that. Since I think this is the one I'm most likely to just choke, let me just get this one out of the way first. I didn't even think there was going to be a ledge here. Holy crap, there was in fact a ledge here. Oh, so now I can do it just fine. Apparently now I can do it just fine. Okay, if I didn't have a cape coming into this screen, it would be, like, borderline impossible to just not take damage from these mutant wigglers. This would be borderline if it didn't have a cape that just cape spin knocked them out. I think those are, like, the two worst ones right there. This is probably the easiest one. That was the one with, like, just the giant abyss, and then this is the one with the alternating pillars. If I just stay down here, I think I'm gonna be actually really safe down here. Okay, no matter what, I'm gonna have a bunch of shells kicked at me, but... Okay, so I think you are much safer if you just stay at the bottom of that room. There we go. Okay, I see, like, another... I see the pipe is glitchy again. Okay, can I just hit this switch? Off. Okay. Another switch. On. Yes. No, really, are we almost done, or is this still gonna... How long have I been in this Hunter's Capital for at this point, anyways? How long have I been here? It just feels like I've been here for, like... Because I have pretty much been playing the entire evening. Okay, but why would I want to go in the ground there? Another midpoint. And, like, what? 4 power-ups? I guess if I want to just pick and choose. This is it, huh? Is this what it's all been leading up to? Just another scorpion body? Just another scorpion fight? Is this what it's been leading up to this entire time? Finally. After all this time, you show yourself. If this is the final boss and I beat it tonight, I think I'm actually just... I think I'm just going to, like... I think I'm just gonna walk and just move on to another ROM hack. I think I'm just gonna move on to something else if this is the final boss and actually, well, I ideally want to beat it. Come on out here so I can return the favor you've done for me. I'm not about to let you get away with the death of my friends. You think you can do anything. You think you can do whatever you want in my home. Everything that happened there is your fault. It's been so long, we honestly, like, for the most part, I honestly forgot that, like, Sonic even existed for some of this. This is the final boss and it's easy? I'm not even kidding. I kind of forgot Sonic existed for a lot of this. I mean, with all the time I spent just running around looking for keys, and yeah, it really took a while because, I mean, I'm going into most of that blind, just some of those were really well hidden. You're not eternal, eventually even you join them. But as always, what one believes to be a funny joke turns out to be a huge mistake. If it weren't for you, Mario probably wouldn't have gotten up here. You two weren't supposed to be here at all. I can see that the synth tower is no longer connected with the capital. You two must have something to do with that. This day doesn't get any worse. Yeah, we have to basically just fight like another Scorpion shell, quote-unquote. I like to call it practice for Scorpion's real body. Real body? Scorpion, your partner, was turned to scraps, but he's still alive regardless. You plan to build him an appropriate body, but for that you need power. A lot of power. That's why you want to mutate the Mushroom Kingdom, so you can have everything you need to make his new body. I pegged you for a mindless dull hedgehog. I'm glad to see that you can actually use that brain in your head. Making Scorpion's body is no easy task, but the two of you want to make this hard for me. No matter, whatever you do isn't going to change anything. However, regardless of whether or not I'm successful doesn't mean a thing at this moment. You two are poking your head in places you weren't meant to, and for that you're both going to pay. I will not tolerate the two of you making a mockery of this capital, especially after I've given one of my most prized possessions to my clone. You invaded the tower and destroyed the computer. With that, even if I were to turn all the Mushroom Kingdom into Vespos, it wouldn't mean a thing now. No longer had the power to do what I needed. At least by the end of everything, I'll still have my revenge. Scorpion is still alive, but if this body fails, the only thing that will be left hosting your software will be that PDA in my creation's hands. Should you be defeated, I recommend retreating. My clone can't fight, and you can't do anything without a body to be streamed to. Creator, I don't want to disappoint you, but the capital, it is all Scorpion and I have. I'm not going to abandon it. I will not. Okay, hurry up, let's fight already. Mario, Sonic, know that if you do this, I will not stop. If anything, you'll be delaying the inevitable. You will piss me off and I will not stop until the Mushroom Kingdom is a close relative of a parking lot. If you still value anything, you'll leave this place. This is your final warning. You can throw your sticks, you can throw your stones. Give us anything you want. We'll overcome every obstacle. Our wills are steeled, no matter what. We'll stop your evil schemes. Build as many bodies as you want for Scorpion or a stupid AI assistant. We'll tear them all apart, and after we trash this capital, we're coming for you. You're gonna end up like that princess after all is said and done. I'm like, Princess Peach or Princess Alania? I believe Peach is still alive. I don't remember Hunter doing anything to Peach, but... If I recall correctly, Alania's still dead. It may be next year, but mark my words, you will join her, and I will be moving on to my next project. Scorpion, kill them. Oh, finally! This is literally just SMB3 Bowser? Is that what, like, the entire cutscene has been leading up to? Just Mario 3 Bowser fight? This is what the whole cutscene was leading up to. This is supposed to be like Scorpion's ultimate body? It's just, well... Yeah, the Bowser fight I'm familiar with because... This is not the one I've done, like, hundreds of times, but I'm still super familiar with it, so I know exactly what... I know exactly how this is gonna end. Okay, maybe I could still screw up and fall into a hole. Unless this is the fake out. I got a feeling this is the fake out. This feels all too familiar to be like a true final boss for like a level this damn long. Alright, why are we standing on thin air? All this lead up just to fight, like, Super Mario Bros. 3 Bowser. No, buddy! Partner! I've lost you again? You're gone. You're all gone now. I cannot believe this. Scorpion is going to be really upset to hear about this. I never thought this would happen. I was confident in Scorpion AI's abilities, but he wasn't used to his new body. All of that hard work wasted. You've programmed it to do exactly what Bowser did. Mario's seen this before. Mario has surely seen that before. I had, honestly, more trouble with, like, some of the other clones, like, much earlier in the ROM hack. I'm sorry, creator, but Scorpion, my partner, my buddy, without him, there's no joy in life. But life is worth living when your brother is gone. Him and I, we were like two sides of a coin. I just can't. I lost my best friend with losing the capital. I wish you were here. I'm just not as strong as you are. Creator, life isn't worth living without him. But I will have my revenge. Capital is mine to do as I please, right? Yes, yes it is. Then I'm going to rid you of the two who destroyed my world. I'm gonna send the capital crashing into the earth. What? No! You can't! Too late. I've already deactivated the capital's core. It will start falling soon. There's nothing you can do. Creation, this is where we part ways. Goodbye. Regardless of everything, you and Scorpion have made me proud. And I'm certain that if Scorpion were here, he'd say the same thing. I'll be sure to remember the two of you, and I'll make sure Scorpion, Raptor, and Magna know of the sacrifices you two have made. We devious four, remember this day. As for the two of you, though, if the two of you survive this, know I'm coming after your home. Not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I am coming. I'll have my revenge. Goodbye. We need to get out of here. Okie dokie. This is literally the first time Mario sounded like Mario all game. I see the job is finished. Holy shit, it's Blue Carnivore! We literally had to wait the entire game to for Mario to literally sound like Mario. What is this? We gotta get out of here. This isn't much time. The capital's falling. It's time for me to finish my portion of the job. You two hold on, because this will be the largest one I do yet. Let me guess, make it fall somewhere else? What about the capital? If that's still gonna crash into the Earth, what's the point of sending us back to Earth? This isn't right. They're gone. This is it, isn't it? The end? Scorpion, buddy. You're going to be there in my dreams, right? Will I dream? Alright, we got the credits. Level design, Antimatter Hunter and Skewer? Okay, so they both did... That's what I was thinking. Maybe they both did actually, like, play a part in the level design. Included in this hacker various background rips. All four grounds are original. Amazing. Do not rip from this. Okay. Will not rip from this mod. Always ask permission before using resources seen in another person's work. So we're really done the game, I see. Unless I want to go for all 107 exits, but at this point, especially with how long the last couple levels took, I believe I've definitely played enough. I've played enough to feel satisfied with what I've done, what I managed to accomplish. Yeah, a bunch of familiar, bunch of names I'm very familiar with in here. Even though I can't even remember the last time I've talked to any of these people, even if I've talked to any of these people. Yeah, I believe Strikeforcer mentioned this earlier. It was like Blind Devil who made this original composition for the 4th Synth Tower level. Sprite and ASM design. Some Japanese guy. You couldn't even bother to ask him for his... Well, I mean, I guess you don't speak Japanese, so I can't blame you. So Gunblazer, Hailstorm, Strikeforcer, and Gemini Rage beta tested this. I guess long before I was aware of. My name's probably not going to be in here because I'm only playing this after the hack was actually completed. I believe, yeah, Hail Crash didn't just, not just for like this ROM hack, but I believe definitely also for the creator. Something also for the 4th sector, right? That too. There's like a whole like soundtrack on YouTube for 4th sector as well, also posted by Hail Crash. I do not think I played the 4th sector, though. Yeah. Remaking Hunter's Revenge Recharged from the ground up was a fun and long experience. I thank Hunter for supporting me and helping me finish the last areas of Capital, among other things. I mostly thank him for allowing me to use Recharge as the base for this ROM hack. Well, I suppose when all is said and done, there's no going back. My creation, I will avenge you. No more idling around, it's time to get to work. I appear to be getting a signal from Drone 204, so Scorpion finished what I asked him of after all. Well, I suppose I'll give Magna a call. We need to go over some things. Just you wait, Mario and Sonic. The two of you just wait. My revenge has only just begun. Until next time. So it just stops here, doesn't it? If I had to guess, it's supposed to stop here. Yeah, so we did it. We reached the end of the game. Holy crap, we actually reached the end of this one. Certainly took me, it took me, like, long enough to get around to finishing this one, but... overall, I'm still glad I did. Even if the final boss was just basically Bowser from Mario 3 again. All that lead up just to fight something I'm super familiar with. Yeah, that whole level, that was like the real final boss, if anything. That whole final level. And then there was also like the whole like floor 48 with those lasers that apparently aren't insta-kill anymore, I guess, if I don't know. There's another update that fixes the problems in like the most recent update. I don't know, Hunter, Skewer, if you see this, just keep me posted. I'm curious to hear about, like, if you keep updating HRRV. I'm curious to hear about how that goes. Keep me posted.